is a brand new animated rated R comedy starring Seth Rogen, Kristen Wiig, and pretty much all of Seth Rogen's friends. I mean, you know, you have James Franco, you have Craig Robinson, you have Danny McBride, you have Jonah Hill, you know, the usual suspects. In this movie, food is alive. You know, food like in the marketplace that we shop at all the time. They have their own lives inside the supermarket, and the food in the supermarket believe that human beings are gods, and that when humans buy food in the supermarket, that they're going to this place called the Great Beyond, where it's pretty much like a heaven and a paradise. There's a hot dog named Frank. He basically finds out that, oh, the Great Beyond is not as great as we all think it is. Human beings actually are not gods. They're actually big monsters that eat us and cut us up and do all kinds of horrible stuff to us. It's up to him to try to warn the rest of his store about the threat that goes on outside the doors and find a way to fight back against the human gods. I saw the trailer for this movie a few months ago. I thought it was like the most hilarious thing ever. I said, there is no way they could take a premise like that with Seth Rogen and his brand of comedy and have it not be funny. Was it? Was it not? Well, that's what we're here to talk about today, guys. Not gonna lie, I had some fun with this movie. It's very raunchy, it's very vulgar, it's very over the top, but that's the kind of humor that I like, the dirty kind. And even though it's food and it's, you know, you would think that the rules would be different. No, their rules are pretty much the same as ours as human beings. There's dick jokes, there's pussy jokes, there's fart jokes, there's shit jokes, there's ass jokes. I mean, pretty much any kind of joke. Whatever exists in our world, it exists for the food too. I like the fact that the humor doesn't hold back. This is a hard R comedy. It does not hold back just because it's food. They earn every inch, literally, every inch of their comedy in this movie. The comedy is equal opportunity. You know, it makes fun of pretty much everybody. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or gay or lesbian, a Mexican, whatever race, ethnicity, religion you believe in, doesn't fucking matter. If you're anybody in the human world that exists on this planet, you're going to be offended at some point by this movie. They don't pull any punches. Seth Rogen and Kristen Wiig, they played pretty much the two main characters in this movie as a hot dog, like I said, named Frank, and a bun named Brenda. So they're kind of like a couple in the movie. They have pretty good chemistry. The voice talent-wise, Seth Rogen is Seth Rogen. Kristen Wiig is pretty good. She's not like, you know, the laugh-out-loud, hilarious Kristen Wiig that she's been in movies in past, but she did a good job for what she was asked to do. Voice talent, the voice acting all around was pretty damn good. I kept going, man, Jonah Hill, you're really knocking it out of the park. Danny McBride, you're not in the movie much, but yeah, you're funny, I like you. Not gonna lie, guys, there are moments of like where my sides were splitting open with laughter in this movie. I was almost on the floor for several of them. When I say this movie went there, it went there. And you're just gonna have to watch to find out. It did not hold back, not one single iota. How do I say everything that I just said in this movie not turn out to be one of the best comedies of the year? Why the hell not? As I was actually kind of disappointed by this movie because I was expecting it to be like this non-stop hilarious comedy thrill ride like throughout the whole movie. And instead, the movie is funny, but it's not as funny as it should have been. There were large stretches of this movie where I was not laughing, where the jokes, after a while, they stop hitting. And I know the biggest reason why that is. This movie relies a lot on shock value. Putting food and characters who are pieces of food like hot dogs or hamburgers or a jar of mayonnaise or a bottle of tequila. It takes characters like that and it basically presents them in like a shock value type of thing. Where you hear a tomato go motherfucker or you hear a carrot say son of a bitch. That's pretty funny for a while. After a while though, it's not that funny anymore and it feels like they're trying too hard and it's kind of like, okay, well, the shock value's kind of worn off. Same argument I have with Family Guy. Is Family Guy still funny? Yeah, sure, but does Family Guy give me as many laughs as it used to back in the day? No, not really, because Family Guy, the shock value has worn off. I kind of have heard every single joke that Family Guy has to offer. Same thing in this movie. The jokes are pretty good, but then after a while they just start running into each other and each joke starts to feel like the last joke. And as a result, there are large stretches of this movie where I just wasn't laughing, especially in the second half of the movie. Even during parts where I'm like smiling because I'm enjoying what's going on, I'm just kind of sitting there in my seat like this. And that's cool, but again, I wanted to laugh a little bit more, so that was kind of disappointing. I would have liked to have seen more of the food outside the store. Really not that much focus, other than that scene that everybody pretty much saw in the Red Band trailer. The ending, it's gonna affect your opinion of this movie. Some people will be sitting there with the ending and they'll be like, oh my god, Oh, they went there! Ah! But the other people will be sitting there going, holy shit, they're getting it. They are getting it. Yes! Guys, in the end, I had a lot of fun with Sausage Party. It is funny. It has likable characters. Seth Rogen's good. Kristen Wiig is good. Overall, I wanted to laugh a little bit more than I did. And some of the animation is a little bit off. And the ending, they may have gone a little bit too far in some places. I'll just say that. I'm going to give it a solid Man of Steel rating. Thank you guys so much for watching. That's my review of Sausage Party. Comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and as always, if you like what you see, tell me how you feel, and stay tuned to hear more from the Man of Steel. Peace.